So typically, when a company gets acquired, the deal is structured that you're kind of hemmed in for a while, mostly because what the value for them is obviously the intellectual property. And being a startup, we didn't document anything, so nothing's written down. So you got to, spend some number of years passing that intellectual property on to the buyers. And you also, I think, reputationally don't want to be seen as one of these, entrepreneurs that bails the moment you get acquired. I don't think that's a good thing. So what we've done in the past, or what I've done in the past, is typically 3 to 4 years before starting something else. But the other thing is, you want to let them know probably at the end of the third year that you're planning on leaving in the next year. You also want to negotiate with them some sort of agreement that you will be free to go off and do something else, even though it may be deemed as competitive, because you're going to have signed, unfortunately, at least in Massachusetts, non-compete agreements. But normally you want to have a mutually agreed on arrangement that allows you to be somewhat free and clear. But what's really great about working at a place like Amazon is almost every single day I hear somebody say, that's a really good idea, but it's too small for Amazon to pursue. So those are the kinds of things that I'm gonna jot down and say, well, for a business opportunity at Amazon's probably got to have an upside of at least 10 or 15 billion dollars of revenue to them, where I'm happy with $10 or $15 in revenue. Just one other thing that you said, and I think I want to blow a little this mythology up, which is that, so this is the fourth startup that I've done, and we've always had a philosophy that there's no way we're going to do this nights and weekends thing, that there sort of comes with what people think about startups. So we all have spouses, we all have kids, we all said we're going to every single sporting event that we can. We're all going to use up our vacation time. So for us, it's about control, and with control comes flexibility. So I think there's this sort of mythology that startups actually require a tremendous amount more effort. I think I'll counter that and say that's no. What I will tell you is a different kind of stress. I think when you work at a company, there's a stress because you sort of ask yourself, how can I really make a difference in this place? I feel like I'm just working for a paycheck maybe. But when you do a startup company, you're putting your own money at risk. But the other thing is, all of a sudden you have people working for you, and you realize that they've got a need for stability. They've got kids, they've got bills, they've got student loans that they have to pay off, and you freak out a little bit that your leadership is doing something that puts their stability at risk. So that's the thing that I kept. It was never like I woke up in the middle of the night wondering about how do I going to solve this, bug that I have in my code. It was waking up in the middle of the night and going, what up, am I going to do something stupid and result in 50 people being out of a job?